Hello, everyone, and welcome again to the channel. Let's continue with our discussions, and I would just like to keep the same direction, but maybe pick up something different so that it feels a little fresh. We have been talking about the nature of thought quite heavily from past 3 weeks. So today I would like to take the same aspect of that. We still stay in the field of thought, but we would look at it from a more daily application point of view. Okay, till now, the understanding that we were trying to share was also related to daily living, but it might have felt like a more theoretical thing to understand. But today, I would like to talk about something that we do every day, which is the act of taking a decision, for example. And even though the other things we discussed before, like the nature of thought in terms of freedom, conflict, and other things, they are also happening every day inside of us, but we are less aware of them. So in comparison to those, the process of deciding is more like something that you are aware of, and you know very clearly, in a very crystal clear way, that yes, I am deciding things every day. So I would like to point out this by creating two different aspects of looking at it, that the decision which is coming from thought and the decision which is not coming from thought. Okay, so let's take first the decision which is coming from thought. And the senses are observing and bringing information. The information is analyzed by the mind, and then the mind creates a picture of the world around us, that how situations are around us. And on basis of that, we have to make decisions, okay, in life, whether it's about work, family, or even while walking, you have to take care of some things. Maybe you don't step on some things you're not supposed to put your steps on, like some dog shit maybe on the way, or a broken piece of glass, or banana maybe is there and it's quite slippery. So decisions are everywhere in part of life. Okay, so what is the way when thought is making a decision? How to know that thought is making a decision? Okay, information comes, an image of the world is made, and then thought judges or decides what is important and what is not important. Okay, that happens basically on the basis of the background of each person. Everyone has lived a different life. In the same way, for everyone, different things are of importance. Okay, if a person is very poor, maybe $50 are very important for this person. Okay, because he doesn't have even food, and maybe a broker from the Wall Street is walking, and for him $50 is maybe nothing. So it depends on the context of the past, how the life has brought you to the point of making the decision. But the information comes in, and the mind judges the information and evaluates the information according to what are the present desires for the mind. Okay, the mind desires maybe a new house, maybe a new car, maybe new clothes, going to a restaurant, maybe. So all those different desires are always running in the mind, they are always sitting on the back. And as some information comes to the mind which fits to a specific desire, a specific thing that the mind wants, then the mind goes through the process of analysis. Okay, it brings in the information and it sees, okay, here is a situation that I want to buy this shirt, and the shirt is in front of me. Should I buy it? Should I not buy it? Would it look nice on me? Do I have the money to buy it? What would happen if I buy it? So this whole process is the process of analysis, which thought actually goes through. So the information is coming and thought is first judging the information and connecting it to its present desires, whatever are the desires of the thought, motives, and then starts the process of analysis. That if it takes that action, what would happen? What would the future be? Will it be secure even after taking this action? Okay, so security is analyzed by thought. And if everything turns out to be right, that yes, I have the money to take this action, yes, even if I take this action, nothing wrong will happen to me, I will still be secure, then the action could be carried out. And while thought carries out that action, then thought gets the product and has the pleasure of having the product or the thing that it desires. So this is the very usual way of thought, which is mostly how people act, which is mostly how people make a decision in life. Okay, people observe the world and then they connect things in the world to their present needs or desires, and then they go through the process of analysis using thinking that, okay, this is what I need, should I do this, should I not do this? And then if the decision comes from thought or post analysis, if the decision comes that yes, it's safe to do this and everything, then they do that and they take the action. And if the decision comes that no, it's kind of risky and we shouldn't do it, it should not be done because the future could be insecure or some other kind of a danger is present, then we don't take that action. Okay, so this is how generally a decision is made in life by people. And I think if you would analyze your life, if you would look at your life, you can see that this pattern is happening every day. Even from small things like you have to pick what you want to eat, then you see the food in front of you, you see what you desire that you want to eat, and then you see, okay, if I eat it, what kind of pleasure I will have and what will be the post effect of it. Even though I want to eat onion but I have to go for a meeting, then even though I desire it, the analysis says, but you have to go for a meeting, so maybe it's not nice to eat some garlic or onion because it could be unpleasant for the meeting. So the analysis is very important part of this, making the decision in this way using thought. So we have to be observant to it to see that yes, this is how it is happening. And when we are observant of it, this whole process can be seen very easily. We are getting hundreds of chances during the day to see this. What is the second way? The second way is, or could be, if you give it a chance, because 99.9% of the life is lived according to the decision of thought. Okay, thought is deciding what is right, what is wrong, what should be done, what should not be done, because thought has the capability of analysis. And we trust analysis because we think that on basis of analysis we can ensure a security for the future. Okay, what's the next way? The next way of making a decision could be, or is, the act of observation in the present. What does this mean, the act of observation in the present? Well, it means that we do bring in the information It's not that you become blind. You are observing the surroundings, the world around you with all your senses, but you say that you would not make the decision on the basis of analysis, on the basis of analysis of thought. Okay? You say that the decision would be made on the basis of how things are right now in front of me. Okay? How things are right now in front of me, I have a clear evidence of them in front of me because I'm actively observing them right now. So, my very observation is telling me what to do in this situation with these things or with the world around me. I hope you're getting me. One is that I see, I compare with what I want and what is my desire, then I analyze, and then I do what I want to do. Okay? Here, what the world is showing me is kind of less important for me. What's more important is how I fulfill my desire, how my desires can be fulfilled using this information or using the world around me. And that kind of, you can say, gives the impression that you are making a right decision because your desires are getting fulfilled. But in this, the decision is made on the basis of analysis, which is not 100% correct, because your process of analysis is also including your beliefs about the world. It's also including your personal judgments about the world, and things might not be like that, actually. So, when you take an action on the basis of direct observation at that moment of time, at that point of time, then there is no need for the process of analysis, because you are not taking the decision according to if the decision will be profitable for you or not. Okay? Look at the difference. When you take the decision from thought, the decision is made according to the fact that if the decision will be profitable for you or not, or it will be a dangerous decision. But in case of direct observation, the decision is made according to the fact that what does the situation in front of me, what does the world around me right now is showing me that what is to be done here in this situation. Okay? So I'm not thinking if what I will do will be profitable for me, but I'm just looking that what is the most right thing to do right now according to the present scenario that is around me, according to the information that I have with me right now around me. Okay? So in that way, the analysis is not so much needed, or not needed at all, actually, because you are just observing, and that very observation is telling you what to do next, what to do next, what to do next. Okay? But the negative for you, most people in this process, would be that there is no question that whether this action is profitable for me or not. And everyone wants profit, everyone wants happiness and avoid pain. So if you take a decision without analyzing, you would not know if the action is profitable for you. You would know only one thing, that the action is right according to this moment, because I have observed everything, and everything, all the scenario, all the information is telling me that this is what I should do, and that's what I do. You understand? But if I don't analyze, I wouldn't know if this action will fulfill my desire, if it will give me happiness, if it will be sadness or whatever, because that step of analyzing I'm not executing, or I'm not doing that. Okay? So this type of taking action could feel a bit risky. You could feel a bit afraid that, hey, why should I take action like this? I should analyze what's profitable for me and what's not profitable for me. Now, why you should take action according to direct observation, that could be like a topic for another video. It requires maybe a longer explanation, but at the moment in this video I would like to keep it to the fact that I am able to show you the two ways of making the decision, okay, and specifically focus on the first one because that is how we live every day. So can you observe in your daily life that information of the world is coming to you? On basis of that information, you are analyzing what is profitable, what is not profitable, and on basis of that analysis, you make a decision that, okay, I should do this. Okay? And in your free time, when you are not under so much stress or pressure, you could try the other thing. When you're in your house, you're doing some simple things like cooking or something, where you make decisions just on the basis of the act of observation at that moment, and you don't analyze that, what should I do next? I hope I'm able to communicate this thing in the right way. So these are the actual two possibilities of taking a decision. Okay, what is the feature of the decision according to both? Maybe we can go into the future videos, that what are the features of an action which is based on thought, and what are the features of action which is based on direct observation. Features, or what is the nature of the decision which is made on thought, and what is the nature of decision which is based on direct observation. But the first thing is for you to see that decision can be made in these two ways. First, see that and actually have actual evidence of it from your own life, that yes, this is how it could happen. And then further on, we can see other aspects of this. So I hope you are trying these things in your life and not just listening, because this will not help if you just listen and then just go back to your old way of living. You have to experiment it and just test it out first. As usual, if you have some questions, then please write to me in the comments, and some people are putting the comments, and I'm really thankful for them that you are listening and you are trying to improve life the way you are living, which is a very nice thing, because when you improve the way you live, you also make things better for the people who live around you. So it's not just that you become better, you affect people around you who also feel nice. So as usual, enjoy your weekend, and let's meet again in the next video.